problems because somebody in your family at any point in time may come out as being transgender, whether it's male to female, female to male, androgynous, demisexual, asexual. There is just a vast array. And to say that somebody is wrong for that, I don't understand why people would say that. Even the American Psychological Association has gone against conversion therapy because it's not backed with science. It's done wrong. It creates a sense of animosity to where the morbidity and mortality rates are skewed because of suicides, because of murders, things of that nature. So, in order to be able to have our communities not experience this, to have our loved ones not to have to bury somebody because of a suicide or a murder is very important, but also to get the law enforcement to really take seriously any murder that have happened and not dismiss it because the person was transgender, because they may not be male to female or female to male. They may be looking normal to what society looks as normal, but inside, they are who they are. We are who we are, no matter how we were born, no matter how we were raised. If we can get lawmakers to move forward with protection laws that can benefit everybody in society, what kind of world would we live in? It would be just a wonderful place if we could all just treat each other equally. And I would encourage lawmakers to come on my show and talk with me. I would love to talk to you from both parties to figure out what we can do to mesh things together. I want to get the ground running and show people that this is what we can do. Currently, there are no southern states that have protection laws for the LGBTQIA community. And if this state, which is one of the largest community populations next to the largest southern state that we have in the United States, being Texas, this one being Florida, then if Florida steps forward and creates these protection laws and says, hey, we're going to protect our citizens because our citizens deserve to be protected because they are our constituents, they are our voters, they are our family members, they are our neighbors. They are in our communities, so we need to protect them. We need to let them have the rights that they were given under the Constitution of the United States. Being able to live free, being able to live how we want to live. We're not hurting anybody. We're not freaks. We're not going to go and molest children. More than likely, the opposite. We have a family, and we're going to protect anybody that we see trying to do harm. It always seems like in the news stories, you see it's somebody that's been drunk that has walked into the wrong bathroom, or somebody that is a known sex offender that has gone after the person and they've not changed who they are. They are who they are. But somehow transgender people get grouped in that? I don't think so. That is a issue that law enforcement needs to separate from the community. Our lawmakers need to separate that from the communities and understand that those issues are those issues, and those need dealt with in the proper manner. Denying somebody their rights is not something that is right under any circumstances. unless they are incarcerated. And then during that time of incarceration, that's one thing. Once they're released from incarceration, they're released back into society. They paid their debt to society, then they can move on with their rights again. And a lot of transgender people don't get those rights. They don't even get those rights if they go into the jail system. So a transgender female is treated like they were born. I don't think so. That is wrong. And those are areas we're going to focus on. I am hoping to be able to get some interviews with some people that have experienced this. I will be talking to other veterans that are working in different areas of the country to help in the community and be able to offer resources to people that need them and help them in our whole aspect of this journey. Like I said, I am a United States Army veteran. I will be discussing that in future episodes. I do think it's rather humorous sometimes when we're out and about and I'm with my kids and they refer to me as dad, but I don't look like a dad. And people are looking like, are those kids from outer space? What's going on? So, roles in families are another thing. I've seen a lot of people that have transitioned that want to fully just be called mom, but that's harder for the kids to come about. And I'm hoping in this journey that we are able to see this, move forward with this, and understand that family dynamics may change, they may not change. I would like to see more families be able to stay together, work through things, and live as married couples, such as myself and my wife have continued to live for the past few years as my transitioning has occurred out of our 26 years together. And our kids need to have a bond and unity with us so they can understand and grow and get the meaning behind what's going on with us because we're different on the inside than what they were used to seeing growing up. My oldest has had a little bit of difficulty with getting this. So those will be things that we are going to talk about in the future. For now, this has been the first edition of Combat Boots to High Heels, and I hope you join me with these other shows that we have coming up and when we have our guest speakers on. For now, have a wonderful day.